In this episode of Motive Garage presented by Sparesbox, we take JET200 to the track for the first day of testing at the World Time Attack Challenge 2023. So every car modifier knows that a deadline is the only reason you ever get a car finished. Now, every year we try to tell ourselves, let's get JET200 ready early so we can go and test the car before World Time Attack. But it never seems to happen. Sometimes it's parts and quite often it's just, well, money. And I've always been a big believer that I don't like doing the test day the day before World Time Attack, because if you break something the day before, well, you're out for the weekend without even getting a run on the board. But this year, the guys were all very confident the car would be able to swing laps. So we managed to secure a spot in the test day, which is the Thursday before World Time Attack Challenge. So we thought we'd take JET200 out, do some testing, a little bit of setup, and I would get behind the wheel and get the car ready to give to John Boston on day one of World Time Attack. Now, before we check out all of the action from that day, just a quick reminder, if you haven't already joined our YouTube channel, $4.99 a month, every month, you go into the draw to win a performance part. This month, it is a vibrant titanium muffler. You also get access to extra footage, access to all of our full-length DVDs, plus a few other bonuses with discounts on merch as well. We've also got a special edition JET200 poster that we're about to release. We're only doing 129 copies, all numbered and signed, so jump onto our online store and grab one now. So let's get to the action of the test day at World Time Attack. Okay, so update is just buttoning up a few little things. So we've already been scrutineered, side skirts are on, ride height put back down because it has to be raised for the trailer. Little things like the stickers they give you and all that sort of stuff. So we've kind of gone through all the, jumped through all the hoops we have to. Matt's just doing a last few bits of parameters he wants to change for engine protection and things like that before I go out. And essentially we're ready to go. So in a second we'll warm it up. We do that jacked up so we can warm up the gearbox as well, and I'll head out for the first session. And basically this is I guess a systems check slash does the car fall apart? I mean, I don't mean it like I'm worried it's going to fall apart, but as in, I guess, is the splitter going to hit? Is anything rubbing? Is anything going to leak when we get back from that session? So won't be going flat out on this, but just, I guess, fast enough to put strain on the car to find out if anything's going to, I guess, things you can't find on the dyno, basically. So yeah, just get some load on it, get some data for Matt as well, and then go from there. So this session isn't really about going fast, it's more about just, I guess, making sure the car all works, and then the next session after that is when we probably start thinking about trying to do some laps. So yeah, I'm nervous, excited, tired, all in one. Did you know that anxiety or nerves or fear and excitement are a very similar chemical reaction? So I think I've got both. Just don't know which one I got more of. Unfortunately, in the last session, it got called early, so I only got the one flying lap to get some more data on the car, but I will say this, it was a pretty fun and pretty awesome flying lap at that. Essentially, what's happened today is the best we could ask for, which is mechanically the car has been fantastic. We have only put spanners on it to spanner check it and check fluids. We haven't had to repair a single thing this year, which is a massive change from last year's World Time Attack Challenge, where every session we were repairing either splitters or we had to change a gearbox and we're fixing wiring and all that stuff. This year we've actually had the chance to, I guess, really just try and fine-tune the car properly. Mechanically it's all good, it feels great, the dampers are great, the aero's great, literally everything's great. But now it's more things like we're trying to get the toe how we want it, and we're trying to work on some part throttle in the tune and the boost curve and things like that. So now it's more about refinement as we do the testing, as opposed to just purely trying to fix it. And the most exciting thing about that is it means that hopefully this weekend we have a car that we can just get into, get up to speed quick, and then just gradually increase the performance of the car over the weekend and develop it properly rather than always fixing stuff. So yeah, all I can say is well done to the whole team that helped build this car, because yeah, the way it's performing now compared to previous years is awesome. It's done more flying laps today than it did at the entire event last year. In fact, probably even the previous two events. So yeah, very, very happy at the end of the first test day. Glad we did the test day. We could probably do with another couple of laps, to be brutally honest, but yeah, all ready for tomorrow. So the plan is now is fresh tyres on it first thing tomorrow morning. Give it to Boz and say, go get a run on the board and we'll go from there.